Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol and to this week's Midweek 180. As you can see, I'm at home again this week for my midweek update, bringing you all the latest news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, and that's it, a very simple format. So without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180. I shall start my timer. So, first comment last week was TB Supercars. Well done, mate. Let the battle royale commence. First comment in the comments below. I will give you a shout out next week. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was Malcolm Graham in Billingdon in Lancashire, actually waiting, sat poised on his Mac to get the first comment. Didn't manage to get that, but I am going to give you a shout out. So where are you right now and what are you doing? And I will give you a shout out next week. Now, last week's question probably wasn't a very successful one. I asked if you could think of cars from present or past that had too much power. And we had a few suggestions. There was lots of comments about there's no such thing as a car with too much power. I don't necessarily agree with that, but we had examples like the MG Maestro Turbo from the 80s, if you're old enough to remember them. Way too much power for the car, loads of torque steer, horrible thing to drive. Quite a few American muscle cars were suggested, like the Shelby Mustang Super Snake. For me, I look at some of the Brabus cars. They take a really powerful AMG and then give it even more power. So maybe not the most successful question. This week's question is there a car from the past that's not made anymore that you would like the manufacturer to basically relaunch and bring out a new 2018 edition? You'll see why I'm asking that question a little bit later on in the Midweek 180. F1 this weekend just gone. Reasonably interesting race. Obviously Lewis won and puts him in very good stead for the championship, but I want to ask you guys a question. What did you think of that overtake? The Vestappen-Raikkonen incident. You know, it was coming. It was like sort of a lap and a half. He was chasing him down and then he went for an absolute banzai down the inside. I want to know whether you think it was gutsy and brilliant driving or whether you think it was illegal and the penalty should stand. I know he went outside of track limits, but lots of other people did over the weekend, and I just think that maybe we shouldn't penalise such brilliant driving all the time. New car news this week is great because the Tokyo Motor Show is happening at the moment. So I logged onto Twitter this morning. There was loads of concepts and cool new looking cars. I picked out a few that were of interest to me. This one here. So this is the Honda Sports EV concept. There's loads of tweets about this morning. It looks pretty futuristic. It's a concept at the moment, two-seat EV car with artificial intelligence. That sounds pretty cool. I also like this one. This is the Subaru Visiv Performance. I think I've said that right. It's a concept car, but could maybe be what the future of the Subaru WRX looks like. It's got the Subaru Boxer engine, all-wheel drive. I couldn't not put some pictures of this up. This broke cover as well. The Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato Shootingbrake. Look at it. What a thing of beauty. You know me by now. I do have a thing for an Aston Martin. And the reason for my question is, although this is a render, this picture here was a render that Autocar did back in 2015, the CEO of Honda was kind of asked the question at the Tokyo Motor Show this week about bringing back the S2000. There are no definite plans yet, but he's open to the suggestion. So please, Honda, make an S2000 for the kind of modern day, because I think that would look brilliant. I know I'm out of time. Very briefly, my next video will be this Friday at 6. I basically go to Rolls Royce Motors in Bristol and buy my first Rolls Royce, a Rolls Royce Ghost. It's a bit of a fun look at buying a used Rolls Royce. It's a beautiful car. I show you around and we go for a drive. It's a really interesting video. Amazing value for money as well. And then I just wanted to kind of finish. If you follow me on social media, if not, I'll put all of my various social media handles and stuff below. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. But this broke cover on Monday. I basically went to a professional editor to get a new Petrol channel trailer done. It's actually for a project I'm working on that I can tell you more about hopefully in the new year. But I'm so pleased with it. I thought I would finish this video if you haven't seen it already. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come, just like you're about to see in my channel trailer. But I'll see you on the next film, guys. Friday, 6 o'clock, buying a Rolls Royce Ghost. Anyway, you take care, guys. Drive safe. Straight bit of road, 0 to 60. This car is a total and utter weapon.
And tonight I'm going to go and look at your channel.
Sir Jackie Stewart. Got that.